guys, thank you for joining me. Okay, we're gonna paint a cabin today with some back trees and a front tree right here. The focus is gonna be the cabin. Okay, what I did was I took my old palette. It still has some wet paints on it. So what I did was I scraped the wet paint and I put it in to a new palette. If you know me, I do not like to waste any paint. Okay, so I try to reserve whatever I can. So we're going to start, and again I used my palette knife to remove the old paint and brought it here to my new palette. Alright guys, let's get started. We're going to start by putting in the sky in the back, and it's a very light. It's almost look like it's the fall and it's cold. So we're going to pick up some white and mix it in with blue very lightly, very light. It's almost white, and we're gonna do that here, and we're gonna move back and forth, picking up more white than anything. Now I'm short on white on my canvas, so I'm going to add some more white. Okay. We're moving rapidly here, see, moving pretty fast. I'm stroking like I'm sweeping, see, sweeping. Just do that. We don't have to go all the way down. That's good enough. Pick up just a little bit more white. There you go. Sweep, 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 sweep. Okay, good enough. Oh, and what I also did was I cut a piece of canvas. I have a roll, so I just cut a piece, 11 by 14, and I taped it in the back to give me an 8 by 10. So once this is dry, I'll remove all the tape and I'll have an 8 by 10 on 11 by 14 canvas. And it just saves you a lot of money when you buy the roll instead of trying to buy canvas panels or canvas on stretch bars. And it's the same, it's already primed. It's just the tip. Okay, let's do some of the background trees, which means we're gonna pick up a little bit of black. I'm not cleaning my brush. I'm just gonna pick up some black and start putting in some of the background. This is gonna be all trees back here. Picking up a little bit of green. Tap it in there as well. And we're going to go up. And the more you go up, the lighter it gets. And that's the look we're going for. See how light it got? Almost transparent, but not as quite, just lighter. Okay, how light it got. That's what we want. Light, light, light. Very light. Tap very lightly for those far away trees. Far away trees. Now I'm going to pick up some more black and I'm going to put it here. This is, let me pick up some more black. I'm short on black. Pick up some more black. Squeeze some of that black out, okay? Put that here. And I'm gonna do this. Now I'm sweeping. You hear it? Sweeping. Scraping it to cover. You probably don't have to pick up any more black. There's enough black on your brush to do the bottom. And again, this is an 8 by 10. Picking up some more black. Beautiful. Tap, tap. Sweep, 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 sweep. Okay, I don't need this for now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it because it's got that black. So I want to make sure that it's clean. I always have my little cloth here handy just to kind of wipe my brushes because I don't want water on my paint. Sometimes it splatters, sometimes the water hides behind here underneath. You don't want that. You want to make sure it's dry. Alright, let's put in a little bit of white in there because what we're looking for is almost like a mist. Almost a mist. So I'm tapping white with my 1-inch brush after I cleaned it. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Pick up a little bit more white. Don't be afraid. It's almost like a mist in between those trees. Mist, mist, mist. And we'll probably put some more mist in a second after we put certain things in there. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and put some green in there. You don't have to clean your brush. Using the same brush, we're going to put some greens in there. Picking up a little bit of yellow. Just want a different color in there. There you go. Here too. A little bit more yellow. Tap it in. You don't have to clean your brush. There you go. Just tap, tap very lightly. Tap, tap very lightly. Very lightly. Some here. Very lightly. I'm hardly touching the canvas. Very lightly. Almost like feather-like. Some here. What we're going to do now is pick up a little bit more black, not cleaning your brush, and we're going to put some of those dark colors in there. Pick up some black. Don't be afraid to pick up that black. And then we're going to come back in and put more greens. Some here. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to start adding some trees. So I'm gonna pick up my liner, my 1-inch liner. Let me wet it since it's got lotion on it. Okay. And we're going to be coloring those in brown. Put that brush there. Brown. I'm picking up dark brown and mixing it in with my mixture already in there. You see what I'm doing? Just kind of mixing it in there. I'm even going to tap it into the water because I want it really thin. There you go. Now we're going to start doing some of those faraway trees. So we're going to start here. There, go all the way out. And start picking up some more. Some out there. There. Trees don't have to be straight, just go ahead and put them in there and wiggle a little so they can all look different. Okay. I love making trees, and once you get used to it, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna enjoy it very much. Okay, put that in there. Grabbing some more brown, mixing it in there. You don't want to run out of paint on your brush. We're going to do some here. I'm using my left hand because, again, you don't have to do anything straight right now. Very thin. Very thin. Here we go. Make them really thin, and if they're coming too thick for you, that means you're pressing on your brush too hard. So try to lighten up your touch. Okay, see, these trees go all over the place. There's a lot of trees behind the cabin, so we're going to just keep putting them in there. Don't be afraid. This one coming from here. There you go. One is going straight out there. One is here. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's put one here. Another one here. Picking up more paint. Going over it. And let them crisscross with the other trees that are already there. Beautiful. Go. Here's one more. Let's do this one. Oh, beautiful. This one goes that way. This one will go this way. Just put in as many as you will like. Have fun. I'm just putting in some sticks in here. Make believe trees. How's that? Make believe trees. I'm trying to keep in mind that I'm recording so that I don't cover what I'm doing. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna dip it in my water just to grab some and make it really watery so it can run smooth for me. Okay, we're gonna put one here. There you go. Wiggle it, wiggle it. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your brush. Wiggle. This one went off, which is okay. Wiggle it. Okay. How about this one too? Let's make this one go out. This one. Beautiful. Okay, let's go back and put some faint leaves in the back. And again, it's almost like mist. So we're going to grab some of that leftover white mixed in with what I had on my brush, was a mixture of black and greens. So I just added a little bit of white. So it'll probably be gray. There you go. A little bit more, let's see, a little bit more white, because again it's almost misty. So let's see. Oh, that's better. Okay, tap tap. I just tap my brush. I'm still using my wild looking 1-inch brush. There you go. I'm just tapping very lightly, tapping very lightly. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of raw sienna and tapping it just to the side here, because I don't want too much. I just want a little bit, just a touch, just a tab, very lightly here and there. And then I'm gonna pick up some yellow. Same, tap it in there. There you go. Don't be afraid. You can do a lot of these. You don't have to just do one and then practice by making more. See, I'm putting too much there, so we don't want to do that. So let me lighten up my touch here. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of, let me clean my brush. I'm not gonna put it in water, I'm just gonna clean it with my cloth there. And just gonna grab a little bit of orange, just a tap. See that? Just a tap. And I'm gonna tap it to the side, because I don't want it to be too thick. See, something like that. See? Something like that. You hear it? I'm tapping very lightly. Faraway trees. Now that we have those faraway trees, I'm going to go ahead and pick up green. I didn't clean my brush, just picked up some green, and I'm going to put green here. Green here. Some green here. Some green here. And also I'm going to pick up some yellow just to lighten that up, because that's what I see. Not in all the places, but in certain places. Tap. There you go. Nice. Okay, some here. Looks like the sun is hitting somewhere here. So we're going to do that too. Tap, tap. And here, just a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough for that. What we're going to do now is we're going to, let's see, let's put some, yeah, let's just put a little bit of green on the foreground. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some yellow, mix it in with that green that I already have there on my palette. And we're going to tap, just tap. Yeah, I got a 1/2 inch square. It doesn't look square, but it is. It's because it's old. It's an old brush, okay? Now you can tap, but if tap doesn't work for you, guess what? You can also sweep. Sweep. You can try different things, and you can see what works for you. Just make sure you don't create lines. There you go. You see? You hear that? I'm also scraping. I'm not picking up any paint. I'm just using whatever I have on my brush. And I'm gonna kind of scrub it. Scrub, scrub, scrub. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of orange. Mix it in there. And I'm going to do the same thing. Scrub a little bit of orange in there. A little bit of orange. Pick up some orange, lighten it up, and I'm just gonna tap here and there, picking up a little bit more yellow. Tap, 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 tap. And these are, let me pick up a little bit more orange, mixing with that yellow. And what these are these are leaves that has fallen off the tree that we're going to be putting in here soon. That's all that is. It's just leaves all over the place. Now there's some orange in the back, but they're not defined as leaves because they're too far back. But you can see the orange back there. There you go. Picking up some. I already cleaned my brush. I'm just kind of wiping it into all this green paint that I have there. Beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some black again. I didn't clean my brush because I'm picking colors that are darker than what I already have on my brush. So that works out for me. Perfect. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. And it all comes together. Now let's go ahead and put in that little cabin in there. What are we going to use? We're going to use a small square brush. And what we're going to do is we're going to color it. Well, let's put in the black paint as a sketch. Very light. You don't want it to make it too thick because we want it to dry. So let's see, the cabin is going to be somewhere along here. Okay, so we're going to sketch it in with the paint. That's the roof. And then it looks like this. And let's see, it looks like this comes down and this comes down too. Here we go. And then it goes sideways a little. I'm going to put that one in white so you can see it. It goes in like that. A little bit more white just so you can see it. Not that we're going to keep it white, it's so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay? Okay. Now I'm going to try to pick up some black. Again, this is the roof. And then it has a little, pick up that white so you can see what I'm doing. And it has like a little porch. So it has this. It has this, it has another one here, and another one here. And then it goes, okay, we got that, it goes here, and then this one goes here. Okay, something like that. Now we're going to put in the entire roof. And which means it's going to be black. And then we're going to mix it in with some grays. But let's put that in. If you don't want to use your paint to put it in, you can sketch it in with a pencil if you like. Or you want to do it before you do the back, you can sketch it so you don't lose it among all that. Okay. Now I'm going to paint here. Now that you know what I did, just going to put it in here. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover that. A little bit more black. The house kind of ends here, or the cabin that is, and turn up a little. Turn up a little. Okay. Yep, it went up there. Perfect. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put in some brown. So let me clean my brush. I'm not washing it, just cleaned it. So let me go ahead and put in, it looks like really old wood. So we're going to put some brown in there. And we're going to start by putting it here and here. Pick up some, remove that. There you go. Move my palette out of the way, put that in the water. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, and this here. And then here. Beautiful. And the cabin, I'm picking up a little bit of white in there, kind of mixing it in with the brown, white and brown, without cleaning your brush. That's what it looks like here. So now, it looks like, that's too much. Okay, there you go, better. And it looks like it goes from one end to the other, from one end to the other, from one end to the other. Okay. I'm picking up some more of that brown. And this is all part of it. So let's put it in there. All part of it. The same thing for the outside. A little bit of white. It mixes so everything looks like a grayish color. And the cabin goes like this. Okay, picking up a little bit more brown. And it goes here. And then here on the side, it's got some more here. Yep. Okay. Now I'm gonna pick up a lighter brown, just cleaning my brush without washing it. And we're gonna pick up the light brown. It's like a raw sienna, if you will. Okay, I'm resting my pinky to keep it steady. So I'm gonna draw a line here. Picking up some more. Go over it. You don't want it to be too light. You want to be able to see it. And this one is here. Picking up. Pick up a little bit of white. Mix it in there with that raw sienna, which is the light brown. There you go. That's better. That's better. That's 1, 2, 3. And it has some more on the roof. So let's put some lights in there. Picking up some more. And then it also has a window. So I'm gonna clean my brush without water, just a dry cloth. And then it has, actually it has 2 little windows. It has a little window here. And then it has a larger window right here. Has 2 windows. And then it has a window here that you can hardly see, but you could tell by the dark shadows in there. And it also has a door. And the door is almost right here in the middle. You can't see it because it's not defined, but you can see the door is somewhere here. Okay. That's the door. And let's see what else it has. it has the floor. And the floor is white mixed with the brown. Okay, trying to get that in there. And then it's that way. And then it's this way. I'm going to go this way. Okay. And then it's black underneath for the shadows. Underneath the house, it's got black right here. Pick up a little bit more black. There you go, a little bit black. And some black here. Beautiful. And then just kind of move it around. Move it around. There you go. Just blend it in with the rest of it. Blend it in. Blend it in. Now, what else? It has, I'm going to pick up my small liner and pick up some white, because it actually has a little window there. Again, I'm going to pick up here where I left the window. It has a little window there, and then it also has it here. See, now you're drawing. Now one in the middle, and this one. Let's make the square. It looks like that. I think that's all I see. I don't see any other. So let me go back and put some more brown on the cabin, which is right here. Kind of almost dividing the walls. Here we go. Okay. And here. It's got some brown in there, so let me put some browns in there. Okay, and the roof. And the roof also has like grayish colors there. The wood has gotten old. So let's go ahead and let me flip this. Let's just add a little bit of white here, mixed in with the black, and it gives the great color. Okay, doesn't have to be even. Just make it look old. A little bit of more white. Okay, let's see what. Oh, you know what? It has stilts. I can see the house is on stilts, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some brown. You can hardly see it, but you can see that they're there. There you go. It's one there, and then one here, and one there. And again, you can hardly see these things, but you can tell that they're there. So we want to make sure that you put them in there. And what I notice is that in front of that door, they have like a step, but it's not a step, it's rocks. So we're going to make some rocks, okay? So the rocks, we're gonna add some black and gray. Not too much white. We don't want white, we want gray. Okay, that's one rock. Yep, those are little rocks. Rocks used as steps. Here you go. Here's the steps. Now, I don't know if you like living in the country or if you like camping, but to me, this is a dream getaway. Away from everyday life. Just to relax, let your mind heal, your body relax. Beautiful. My dream vacation. Beautiful home. Beautiful home. I love it. Okay. But of course, if I want to get away to a place that looks like this, I definitely don't want to be by myself. So guess what? I will take my family with me, take my kids, my grandkids, especially my grandkids. Okay, and my sons, of course, and their wives, of course. Can't leave them out. All right, guys. Now that we did the cabin, we're going to make the tree in the foreground. So let's see what we're going to pick up. We're going to pick up this angle brush because I want it to be kind of big and thick. So I'm going to pick up some brown and some black, mixing with some. Okay, here we go. We're ready for this. We're going to put it right here. And it's going to send the house back. Okay. Pick up some more black. Pick up some more black. Okay, we want to fill that in. This is going to be a big tree. A real big tree. Okay. We're going to add here another branch. Okay. We're going to pick up some brown. And we're going to go here. And then this one goes here. And it goes out. Picking up some more brown now. There's another one that's here. And this one curves that way. So we make sure grabbing some, and this one goes that way. And there's a branch that goes here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let me put in some dark in here. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Beautiful. Pick up some light. No. Okay, let me put some color in there besides black. Pick up some of that brown. Pick up more brown. You see, here's a big branch that goes that way, and this branch, there's another branch that goes that way, and there's another one coming right out of this one. Let me use a little bit of black, and it goes this way, and it curves that way. Isn't that awesome? What a family vacation this will be. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Let it go off. Clean your brush. You don't have to wash it. Just pull some of that black. There you go. Beautiful. Add some of those leaves back in there that have fallen. Tap, tap. Not too much. Tap, tap, tap. Here and there. There you go. Beautiful. Now we're going to add smaller branches to that. So again, I'm picking up some black, mixing it in with my browns that are there already. Okay, let's see what we got here. Here we go. This is the fun part. This is where you can add as many branches as you like. And you know me, it's hard for me to stop once I get to do this part of the tree, adding branches. They're just so beautiful. Sometimes even if they're dead trees and twigs, they still look beautiful. It's part of nature. There you go. Beautiful. Keep adding. There's never enough branches, but you can stop whenever you want to. Let me make you a little thicker, baby. Okay. Beautiful. There you go. Need some here. You see, the more you add, the better it looks. There you go. I'm gonna flip so I can do some over here. Beautiful. I just love this. Oh, I guess I'm gonna be dreaming about this little cabin. It's a fantasy. Someday my family and I will go to the mountains of Georgia and rent a cabin out there somewhere. There we go. This one will come down. This branch will go here. Let's see, what does it look like? I think it looks good. Okay, what about one more here? This one is gonna go up that way. And this one is gonna go up that way. Join the others. And this one. And this one. Oh, this is when I have to stop. Okay, Gloria. You always do this? Okay, how's that? No more. All right, that's it. I'm gonna clean my brush. Now we're gonna add pretty colors to these trees and some highlights, and we'll be done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up my brush that's been sitting in water. I shouldn't have done that because I'm taking a chance in water running into my painting. So I gotta make sure that I clean it well. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up some red, mixed it with some orange, red and orange, and we're gonna put it on these trees. Okay, give me some more. Look at that, beautiful. Here, tap, lightly, very lightly. Okay, pick up some more. Flip it again. There's some here. Beautiful. I'm going to put a little bit more yellow in there. Okay, pick up some more. It's almost like an orange, creating that orange. Look at that. Did you see that? Look at that. Look at that beautiful color. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. And then I'm going to just tap a little bit here. I just want some more on the ground. More on the ground. Okay, let's put some highlights on that tree. So I'm going to pick up my angle brush, which I'm going to clean this time. And we're going to add, let's see if I picked up the right one. Yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. Pick up some more. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little more dark in the back. So let me pick up this brush here. Pick up some black. Just tap it into the black. And I'm just going to put a little bit more black here, just to give it distance. You don't have to cover the whole background. What I'm doing, just kind of tap it here and there. Same thing here. Clean your brush, don't wash it, just clean it, get some paint off it. There you go. I just want some blacks in there. Then I'm going to scrub it. Scrub it. And then I'm going to add a little bit more highlights here, which is more yellow. I need my yellow. I used all my yellow, so let's put some more yellow in there. Clean my brush without washing it. Since I have that black in there, it's going to turn into green. So I'm just going to give it that look of grass. Flip it. On the other side, there's more paint. So there you go. Not too much. There you go. Now let me pick up some of that. Very lightly. Very lightly. Very lightly. Guys, I think we're done. I love it. That's going to be my dream cabin. Someday, I'll let you know when I go, because I'll be taking tons of pictures so that we can paint them together. Let me bring it up so you can see what I did. You see that? Look at the cabin. I'm going to sign this so we can consider it a finished painting. Let's see. I'm going to do white. White will match very well. It's going to pick up some of that gray, so it'll be grayish. So I'm going to sign right here. Okay. Beautiful. There you go. There you go. Guys, I guarantee to upload a new video every Saturday. That's a guarantee, but I will also be posting videos when I have the chance to paint some extras. I'll be posting videos in the middle of the week as well. But at least I'm guaranteeing you at least once a week on Saturday, but it could be more. Guys, I'm going to put the year here as well. I will see you on our next adventure. God bless. Adios, amigos. Okay guys, I decided to show you once I finish my painting, I decided to go ahead and remove the tape that was holding it in place, and it's just masking tape. Sometimes I use artist tape, but that's more expensive, so I use my husband's masking tape. He doesn't mind. He says whatever he has, I can use. Okay, so let me remove this. And this was on a Masonite board. And look at this. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? Look, again, this side is primed. So I used the side that was primed, and now this is ready to be stretched and put on stretch bars, or you can just put it in an 11 by 14 frame with a mat. Or you can just cut it to size, which is the 8 by 10, and put it in an 8 by 10 frame. Isn't that awesome? Haha, beautiful. Okay, guys. Again, have a good night or have a great day.